This is Caleb with Integrity Home Inspections. I am at 1260 Hallinan St in Lake Oswego, Oregon, doing a sewer scope from the roof vent on top of the house out to the city main line in the street. So as you can see here, there's just water completely standing in the sewer line, and that bottom half of the sewer line pretty much looks like it's completely rotted through the line. You can see on the top part of the camera the water is just sitting in the line, not draining at all. So right here, it looks like this is about as far as my camera is going to allow me to go right now. So I'm going to go flush the toilet and then turn the water off and see when I flush that toilet if it helps the camera move any further out. So far there's been a couple little issues with the line. There's been a significant amount of standing water in one portion of the line where it looks like the bottom half of the sewer line's just rotted through. So that's definitely going to need to be replaced. But other than that one section, so far the rest appears to be in okay condition. But we'll flush the toilet now and then turn the water off and pull back the camera. I'm going to go locate this position and see where it's at in the street. It may still be on the homeowner's property. It's kind of hard to tell. So from this position, it's located in the street, just barely though. It goes out on the north end of the house, and it's about 3 to 4 feet out in the street right now where it's at. So looks like most of this water's drained, so I'll start pulling back the camera and continue to look at the sewer line. So most of these concrete joints have a little bit of separation between the two, and like you can see on this one, some debris is catching around the lip of the edge. And this is where the sewer line connects back to cast iron. So the concrete line, at least from this point and into the spot my camera could furthest go, which was about, I think, 95 feet, looks to be in actually pretty good shape. The joints are beginning to separate from each other and start to catch some debris, but there's not a lot of clogging I can see. But there is a possibility that the line from where the furthest point I could reach and to the main line, there's a chance that there's a problem between those 2 points. So I'm going to recommend contacting the city of Lake Oswego to determine where their jurisdiction begins. A lot of times the city's jurisdiction starts at the curb, and so my camera went past the curb just by a few feet. So if that's the case for Lake Oswego, the homebuyer shouldn't really have to worry about that line in the street if it's not their responsibility. But again, contact the city just to see where their jurisdiction does begin, because if the homeowner is responsible for the line all the way to the connection and the main line, there's a chance there's another problem beyond the point my camera could reach. And you can see on the bottom half of the line a ravine is beginning to form in part of the line. That's pretty typical with the cast iron lines. Here it looks like there's a clean out, so I'll have to go look around more and see if I can't find that clean out. And here's where that bottom half of the line is pretty much rotted through. You can see it's built up on both edges. The camera's pretty much way down in that ravine, and there's some standing water here, which is just going to rot through the line. So I'm going to go locate the position from right here. So this is where the line starts. Basically, right when it gets into the house, it looks like the lines probably wasn't graded correctly, and that's why it's more severe than the other portions of the line. You can see right here it's in pretty rough shape. And now you can see the camera's dipped underwater and the line's pretty much just completely gone. And now this is when the camera is coming back up the stack, so it's hard for the camera to see, or for the viewer to see, because water's dripping over the camera lens. So this concludes the sewer scope video inspection. The sewer line is in failing condition due to the condition of the sewer line underneath the house and the crawl space. My recommendation is to replace the line underneath the house. The sewer line from basically from the clean out, well, I couldn't find the clean out because the front of the house is so overgrown, but from the front of the house out to about 3 feet past the curb, that portion of the line appeared to be in okay shape. But again, there's that one section from where my camera could furthest go out to the main line that's still unknown. So I recommend contacting the city once again to determine where their jurisdiction begins. I'll put all this throughout the report and email the report along with the video inspection to the agent and buyers. Thank you for choosing integrity and have a good day.